Hello everyone, Bertina Amy here, and welcome to my channel.
So in today's video, I thought I would go ahead and do a walkthrough of before and after of the new place. My family and I were lucky enough to be able to buy in a very unusual circumstance because trust me, I make a modest living, and for about 6 months my husband was unemployed. So in any event, we bought our first home, which is a 2-bed, 2-bath condo, and it's in a town that we're very familiar with and comfortable with the local schools. And apologies for my voice, I can't seem to get it any clearer than it is right now. I'm getting over a cold, and for whatever reason my voice is just kind of rough, so please excuse that. Our new home is 1,100 square feet. We have to downsize from a 1,368 square feet. This place has ample storage as far as I'm concerned, definitely a larger closet from the entryway, which in my opinion is much better than the old home. In the second bedroom, it's for our daughter, and we were just placing things in as we dropped things off. The bathroom will be across the hallway from our daughter's bedroom. And I'm sure it would have been better or nicer for everyone to see the space before anything was moved in, but I didn't get around to doing that, unfortunately. With working full-time plus overtime plus trying to keep up with my YouTube videos and editing and things like that and uploading and all that, I actually have fallen behind. I'm usually 3 to 4 weeks in advance, aside from the shopping videos, but at this point I am last minute because I've had to keep up with all the organizing of when to do this, that, and the other thing, as well as organizing and hiring the pro movers and then getting the U-Haul to rent and so on and so forth. We actually rented a U-Haul truck 3 times after I show you the next part of this video. But anyways, we brought in lots of our clothes already. I highly recommend this method where you just take garbage bags and wrap them around your clothes on the hangers and then just carry it all at once. It actually is so much easier. I think I saw the idea years ago on Pinterest. But there's going to be a lot of organizing and resorting through everything because I do want to go all digital as far as movies go. However, my husband has a different feeling on that and really wants to keep physical copies of everything. And to each their own. The only difference is I do like physical copies of books, so I kind of understand what he's talking about. We did a lot of repurposing of boxes over and over again to bring things over to the new place, empty the boxes, and reuse them again. Because at the end of the day, once you use up all the boxes and are fully moved in, you're going to end up having to recycle them anyway, or in some cases, depending on where you live, you'll have to just throw them out because not all condo complexes even recycle. Ours does, but our old one did not. This sort of built-in bar from the corner of the kitchen I'm planning on using for where I record and edit my videos. It will definitely be a currently temporary spot, possibly permanent. I don't really know how we're going to make space anyplace else in the whole space, but you know, I have to make do with what I got, and we'll just make it work. And temporarily, there won't be any wreath making videos, probably until at least the fall, while I still get things kind of reorganized and things like that. I'm probably going to start incorporating some organizing videos as well. Because unlike in my old home, this home has a pantry closet, which I really like, and I really want to be able to reorganize that a little bit better. I'm not very tall. I stand tall at 5'2", and I need easier ways to access things that are too far back on the top shelves. And as you can see in the second half of this video, I am showcasing the furniture throughout the place. I can't believe I can say that 6 years ago, my best friend moved to the East Coast, and she was trying to let go of this beautiful furniture and real leather, and I couldn't just pass it up, and of course she gave it to me at a really good deal, so I took the entire set. And now we're using it in our new home, which I had promised my husband that once we moved to our first new home or whatever since the old place, that I would want to use the new couches, because the couch we were using was advertised to me as real leather, but we were questioning whether it really was. But in any event, we're very happy with the new furniture in our new space. I'm also hoping to get into selling some of my wreaths because I can't keep all of them. Our old place had 2 entry doors, a front by the courtyard and a back one by the garage, and so now we're moved into a single entry door, and I only need 1 per season. So now I'm going to be looking to selling some of my old wreaths. If any of them are of interest, please let me know in the comments below of which one, what specific video. That would be very, very helpful, and I can post it up to my Etsy shop and then ship it to you physically. But let me know if it's of interest and we will get that going. I'm also thinking that once I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is hopefully going to be before the end of this year, I will want to gift something from this channel to one of my lucky subscribers as a free gift. So stay tuned for that later on this year. I don't know when I'm going to be able to go into that because I still have so much to do at this old place, and I don't want to bore everybody with all the reorganizing necessarily, although I do want to do some organizing just because I don't want you guys to wonder where I'm going or disappearing and things like that. So I will do my best to try to always upload something at least once a week because that's all I really have time for anyways. And I do realize it might seem strange to have 2 sets of beds, or a bunk bed and a queen bed and a master bedroom, but I need to sleep separate from my husband because he does snore very, very loud and it could keep me awake. And as you can see, this unit does have in-wall AC units where we need to replace the one in the living room area, and apologies for my daughter's bedroom, we still don't have a lamp in there yet. I'm hoping to do an updated video of a full walkthrough once everything is all situated, but I don't know how long that's going to be and when that's going to be, but it'll probably be at the end of a future video just so you guys see an update if that's of interest. I will say that eventually if my daughter wants the bunk bed, I will definitely let her have that, or she could at least have part of it, because it does come apart and can be used as 2 separate twin beds. And as of right now, for at least the temporary storage space while we figure out where everything's going, it's being used as storage for a lot of like the linens. Also, I started a junk journaling club in the Chicago suburbs. If you live near or around the Naperville area or Midway, let me know in the comments below, and I will include a link to the Facebook group so that you can check out the events tab.
Did you know that I am currently selling personally designed t-shirts based off of my upcoming book, The Cancer Dragon? Here, I'm unboxing some orders from coworkers who I'm very grateful to for supporting my mission. If you were to ask me honestly, the idea for this logo came from my DIY Cancer Dragon wreath. My husband bought me a shirt once that said, "I kicked cancer's ass," but because of where I work, HR would have had a hissy fit over that, so I decided to design my own. To me, there's something to be proud of in becoming a Cancer Dragon Slayer, and I really hope my journey inspires you. I never planned on designing shirts for this, but as I kept creating and finding ways to express my life story, it just happened. I thought to myself, who else might love a shirt like this? On the back, the sayings are made for slayers, warriors, supporters, and even for honoring lost warriors. Here's the key in case you need it. New shirts are released each month, inspired by my upcoming memoir, The Cancer Dragon, so inspire everywhere with everywhere. These shirts were created with all of you in mind, and I was so happy with the design that I wanted to make it available for anyone who feels connected to this journey. Okay, so here's the cover so far for my upcoming book. The basic gist of it is, I became diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, got pregnant during fertility treatments, refused to abort, despite my doctor's warnings that I'd die at birthing my child. For book updates or to support me, scan the code or click the link below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.